tell you a bit about my career, probably a bit different to Aidan's career really. When I left school, I didn't really have a clue what I wanted to do, if I'm completely honest with you. I sort of just followed my friends in terms of where they were going. I thought, yeah, I'll go for it. I didn't really have any sense of direction, to be honest, when I started. And that's me being completely raw with you and completely honest. So I went through clearing when I started and did my first year in psychology, which I failed, to be completely honest with you. Didn't have sort of much interest in the topic. And then sort of my second year, I thought I'd give it another go and think about sort of what I wanted to do in a bit more detail and what I enjoyed in school really. And that was sort of business studies, a bit of marketing. So I went down the marketing management route. And I studied at, it was a long time ago, it was called Cardiff Met. No, it was called UWIC then, it's called Cardiff Met now. But graduated in Cardiff Met. And then, yeah, again, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had no sort of direction of where to go next. Shaking her head there. But with that said, I've been here for 10 years now and I've had a successful career with where I am now. So I've managed to turn that around quite a bit. Started Welsh Water in the contact centre really. Again, my friends worked here, I thought, great, summer job in the call centre. Once I finish now, September time, I'll go and get a job within sort of marketing and where my degree was. And it's so transitioned that, like I said, 10 years later, I'm still here. I'm using my degree in sort of totally different ways. So in terms of my career, it hasn't always been sort of linear going up. It has been quite squiggly, which you'll probably hear a lot more of today. Started within the call centre, moved around different teams then, just to gain my experience a bit more. I really wanted to get an overall grounding of how the company worked and different sort of aspects of customer contact. So I worked on complaints, social media, so all the sort of rotation in terms of customer contact. I wanted a good overall experience and done that for 3 years then. After that 3 years, I was sort of successful in becoming a team manager within Welsh Water. So again, worked around different sort of teams in the contact centre, complaints, social media, customer service. And I felt like that overall grounding when I started gave me a really good stead to move on to that management role and a really good opportunity to see how different parts of the business worked. So as part of me being team manager, recruitment was something that I was quite sort of passionate about and took a lot of time as a team manager. As you can imagine in the contact centre, recruitment is really high volume. It tends to happen quite frequently and we tend to get a lot of people to make sure we've got people there to answer our customer calls then. So that formed part of the job and as part of that it naturally transitioned that we needed a recruitment team within Welsh Water. So I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I was the first recruiter in Welsh Water. And that started with customer service type roles. Like I said, that high volume type of recruitment. But it gave me a good understanding of sort of employee services and opened my eyes a bit more then in terms of the other sort of needs that employees need within Welsh Water, more the HR side of things then. So I was recruiter for 3 years and throughout my time the company supported me in getting my qualifications in HR. So I completed my CIPD level 5 within the company and that took me roughly around 2 years. However, during that point COVID hit as well, which completely turned things upside down. So the way I was learning, which I really enjoyed in the classroom, was hearing about other people's experience and their opportunities. All of a sudden I was made to work from home, watch PowerPoints, which really wasn't my way of learning. I didn't feel I got as much out as I did in the classroom. But again, I continued with it, I pursued with it, and I was just thinking about different ways that I could work to support myself in my sort of development. But I'm pleased to say that was passed, and that's a route that's done now. And then moving on to this role then, which is sort of talent development advisor. Again, another natural progression as part of that recruitment piece. When I was doing recruitment for our apprentices and graduates, it seemed like a natural progression to move into this type of role, support our early careers cohort within the company. And I've been doing that for about 3 years now. So yeah, a really sort of a mixed career within Welsh Water, but again, it's gone from a place where I didn't know what I was doing to getting an opportunity and running with it really, not seeing sideways moves as a way that wasn't supporting my career. In actual fact, it was really supporting my career with getting sort of different aspects and getting different views of the way the company worked. That's me in a nutshell.